Hello, X-Links. Shut up, Thak. You're my least favorite chatter right now. Hello, Judy. The casino sub-level? There's no casino sub-level. Or do you mean this? Wait, this level? I made it. I'm just kind of throwing it together. It's not very polished or anything. And it's still missing this section here at the end, where it goes to at the end. I have not seen the movie now. Any OST wishes? What's with the drama video of Pirates Opera? It's very serious drama. I hope you watched it and you understand my side of the drama. Hello, Caleb. Le Prisbuzz music, is that you? Is that Polish rap? Not even a real thing. '80s remix Marina Bubblegum Bitch 1983 by Lil Prisbuzz. Pretty sure this is AI. Lil Prisbuzz Bye Bye remix. Lil Prisbuzz Vado Vice 64 main theme. That's you! Computer Girl. Let's listen to this. We're listening to Computer Girl by Lil Prisbuzz. Hello, Marty. Hello, Caleb. You gotta log in, Caleb. And there's not gonna be much time left before you can't make the side level anymore. We should ask Sam if the level is coming along. I think they pushed my modding community by promising to teach a streamer how to mod the game from scratch. Okay, that sounds potentially fun. This is your worst song? Goddamn Lil Prisbuzz. No, it says 9 months ago. Let's see. Okay, let's listen to the 80s remix of Bubblegum Beach. I thought this one was AI first, because usually 1980 remixes are all AI. It does stack. I need one more interesting section here to get to the ending. What could we do here? So the easy option would be to make another one of these here, obviously. What other actors do we have? The Bye Bye remix. Is that the Lux Maxing song? Bye Bye? Maybe Portal? I was paid to play Portal and Portal 2 in 2017 to make Super Portal 64. Hello Spaghetto. You like physical Pokemon cards only in the game? I have all 150 Pokemon cards hung up on my wall here. All original 150. Area Motel. I see. Yes, I even have the original Charizard. But it's not worth $100,000, it's worth like $25. So one thing we could do is like split paths here, have it be like 2 circles that collapse. I think that would look fun. And again, if it's even a long one, a specific serial number. No, it's a YouTube video he made for YouTube clicks. He just puts a big number because that gets the clicks. It's not actually worth that much. Alright, let's listen to Bye Bye. Was lied to then. Well, there are some Pokemon cards that are worth a lot. I think like Shadowless First Edition base set Charizard in PSA 10 is worth a lot. But that's like one specific version. Instrumental, oh my god. Here we go. Which of you the 3 jobs you enjoy the most? The one that pays your bills, or the one that gives you clout? My YouTube job actually pays more than my other job, so... But I don't enjoy making YouTube videos. I actually hate making YouTube videos, but it's really good money. And I enjoy talking about N64 stuff, but I don't enjoy getting all the footage and recording my voice and, you know, that part. Do you have an editor? I do have an editor, I still need to gather all the footage. Being a YouTuber sucks, man. Don't let the YouTubers lie to you. It's terrible. I don't mind my voice when recorded. Making YouTube videos is fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just all the work that goes into it sucks. Yep, we're doing pinball level, attempt number 4. This time is gonna be fun for sure. What if this was like multi-layer and you could fall off? And every time you fell off, you... No, that doesn't work. Here's control, you tell me exactly what to do. My editor... How do you put it? He has much more heart in making the videos than I do, so I give him as much creative control as possible. But obviously I do need to put in all the explanations and I need to make the graphics because a lot of what I explain is stuff that only I know. It's rare that he has an idea and I say no. Let's look at some pinball fields. Maybe there's a cool idea here we can take. Funnel? Oh, funnels are fun. You are right, that would be fun. What if this one went upward instead of downward? Let's make this go upward and then drop into a funnel here. I think that'd be cool. Okay, I'm never calling myself a fan of anything. I'm calling myself an enjoyer. And no, I have not collected the One Piece cards. There's like a monkey part of my brain that's like I kinda wanna own the One Piece cards and open packs. But then there's a bigger part of me that's like, that seems kind of annoying to engage in. I don't like when games get updated, man. If card games just like released one set and then got stuck at time, I would prefer that almost. Or if they get updated very, very slowly, like 5 new cards a year. What do you say, we're in a fixed game renaissance? There's been a rise of fanaries of bad games or just bad levels. We're definitely in some sort of modding renaissance. I would agree with that. Oh, is that pinning their ball? Me. I was planning on bringing this up, but you got shadow banned on Discord. Funny as funnier. I remember your name, but I don't... I remember you told me your Discord name before as well, but I don't remember what the name was. And it's there's a good reason. It's because a lot of fan games are corny and bad taste, is how I would put it. This faint man, that's my username. Okay, I have no idea who you are. I don't moderate my Discord, so if you want to be unshadow banned, you're gonna have to ask someone who does moderate my Discord. Even now, okay, this is something crazy. This is, how are you going to explain this to a non-Mario 64 modding fan? The highest rated ROM hack is Mario 64, that gets later right on, the highest rated major hack. And then you look it up, and it's like, I took Mario 64 and I made it a lot prettier with 10, 20, 30 years of experience. And it's like, it looks like this. Bro, how are you gonna explain this to someone? that this is what the community considers to be an improvement. And it's so much of an improvement that it's the most popular thing in the scene. Like, the average person... No! The average person looks at this and it's like, that's the best you have to offer? That looks disgusting. It's awful. And you know what? This is the 4th screenshot. Actually, the 2nd screenshot of the game. And I didn't even cherry pick this. It just looks like that. How are you ever going to convince someone to play them if they all look like this? And then also the scene unanimously agrees that that's good. Counterpoint Return to Yoshi's Island. Well, it's not released. And even if it was released, you don't know that it's gonna be the highest rated ROM hack. And that's made out of all takes for some. I don't know, I think I think people are more charitable with ROM hacks than they are with real games. And because of that, because people are trying to be nice, we're now in this situation. Conclusion? Be honest. The Inkling? Yeah, that's also a bit silly. I complain about something you got for free. Well, it's not just that you don't complain about it, it's that you praise it as the best thing ever here. Because it is the highest rated thing. Hello, Sarah. You're allowed to complain about anything. That's also true. The truth is, if you don't complain about it, then the person making it is not going to change it. Unless they're like really locked in and geeked out, but I don't think he is. I think he's just making them for fun, and that's completely fine. Honestly, I'm just frustrated with the people that say this is the best thing ever, maybe, I guess. Because they brought us into this precarious situation. We figure 1 is extremely rare, but the serves some purpose since it's meant to feel like beta. Maybe that's exactly why it works so well. Because there's a reason it looks amateurish. What is this? This is a troubled zone. We need a new OSD. They really love these not all of them. It's not unanimous. I think you are primed to think that because the people that do like those are the ones that are commenting on it. Because it's like free. And people don't want to complain about something for free. I don't like the confusing part of it. I mean, the confusing part is the point. So that's totally fair if it's just not your taste. I haven't played it, to be honest. How Caesar's challenges of buying a name for an Asterix and Obelix remake. Bro, have you guys noticed that the Roman Empire comes up like at least once or twice a day? Like in every day of your life? Just yesterday I had a conversation about how the word emperor means like someone who controls an empire, but the German name for it is actually Kaiser, which comes from the word Caesar, because Caesar is fucking crazy, and he was the first emperor. Isn't that kind of cool? Just you, I think? No! It's everyone! You just need to look out for it. Tsar comes from Caesar? I guess these words sound kind of similar. You're being a You're being Baader-Meinhof? What's that? Is that like you think one thing and therefore you think everyone thinks the same thing to some degree or something? Polish is Caesar. Oh, perfect example. Dude, Caesar is crazy. There are some skill opportunities. You're just not seeing them. The frequency region also knows that Baader-Meinhof is a cognitive bias in which a person notices a big concept when or a product more frequently after becoming aware of it. I'm trying to induce this in you guys right now. I know this is a real effect, but I'm trying to induce this effect to you guys because I want you guys to be more aware that every single day the Roman Empire plays a role in your life. You talk about it every day. Little Caesars. Caesar salad. What? Why is Caesar salad called Caesar salad? Do you like stab it 80 times or something? Yo, struggle play. Yeah, exactly, Condor's army. It's everywhere. Struggle, we're making a pinball level up to the stream. It's been a while. I don't have much time for Twitch anymore these days, so I'm rarely in your stream nowadays, which is sad. Too bad. Too bad. Sucks to suck. I'd be bummed out by that if it were you. What he's doing to me. How did you get past your speedrunner phase? I tried to do speedruns for like a week, and then I noticed my internet wasn't good enough to stream, and then I just stopped. That was my speedrunner phase. And will the game be finished? We're working on all the side levels right now. We have all the main levels finished. So hopefully soon. But it's not that easy. What do you think about the Apple Fields walkthrough? I'm not sure it's real. I feel like you edited the ROM to make it look like that's how you beat it, and that's part of the April Fool's joke. Can I test? If you want, you can be part of the big beta test wave where the entire ROM is there, but the game isn't finished yet. I think that would be cool. I definitely need testers for that. I stream that? No. Gonna be a little bit before we are in a state where we can do that though. I need to finish all the side levels. And to give you an idea, let's see, all the 15 main levels are run. And then in the side levels, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 done, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 side levels are missing. But I'm not sure we're gonna make all 10. And then we have 200 stars in the game. No, not all side levels have been retouched by Biomag. We have a progress tracker document for this. Right here, the milestone tracker. If you look at this, like the first 5 levels are all 100%. This one's 100%. Some of these are 100%. But then some are still missing the Biomag treatment. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. 200, you want to kill me? It's a lot, right? This game is so much more content than Mario 64. $200 is a lot, and it's less than Duncan's Lane, though. That's true. But a star is not equal to a star in terms of content. You can put 1,000 stars in an empty field, which someone has done, and you'd have a 1,000 star ROM hack. But you have it again. It's been 200 for probably over a year at this point. Where's your sweetie? She's upstairs. She's talking with a friend. Maybe if we shout for her loud enough, she's gonna come join us. We need an OST or something. It's so quiet in here. Too quiet. Any big breakaway OST? That sounds fun. For a big kiss from you? Alright. Can you play a diss track as OST? No. Oh, Zaina is here! Jungle has a big kiss for you. I think this could work for the final gameplay of this level. Let's check it out. Block. We've already listened to Block before. It's a good one. This also definitely needs new music. This can't stand this way. Hey, I got the shortcut. If I don't fall off now. There you go, skill expression. More skill expression here. Oh no. More skill expression. Even more. And never mind. Okay, this is not supposed to be difficult. I just need to go a bit slower, I think. This section might suck a little bit, actually. Maybe this should just have an outside wall to prevent people from falling off. I don't think it's fun going slow here. I'll add an outside wall. Change the light bulb for your wife? This is the first time I'm hearing of a defective light bulb. I will change it once we're done here. Why so many Galaxy references? This is not Galaxy references. This is just mechanics we had in the game, and I figured they'd make for a good side level. That looks hard. Ah, it's... don't worry. I wonder how fit someone would need to be to run as fast as Mario and stay on top of the wall. It's about coordination, not fitness. That wasn't a lot of Penny's big breakaway. Alright, we gotta make more textures. You guys are summoning cute boys in my chat? What is going on? Let's add some texture to this. What would be appropriate here? Also, I want a different OST in this level. And the music OST? No, this is good OST. Penny's Big Breakaway is fine. I'm saying the in-game music has to change. I would not know of a Sega Saturn port of Mario 64. I'm sure it's pretty easy to do though. I know there's a Dreamcast port of some N64 games. I don't know why there was trouble making that one. That feels like something that should literally just work. Wait, does the Saturn have weaker processors than the N64? What the hell? I think this could be good for the barrier. The easiest way maybe to make this work is to just put a flat texture in here and then put decals on top of it. I think we should try that. Like some flat metal and then some blinking lights on top. I was using Sega Saturn Genesis pads to use as inputs until the real-scale controllers were made. Wait, the Saturn came out first? I thought the Saturn was way younger than the N64. Never mind, okay. Oh, I'm mixing it up with the Dreamcast. That's why I went wrong. How come the Saturn didn't do well? If the PlayStation 1 did so well. Ugh. He failed to log in, so he came back. Damn, bro turned purple. Honestly, yeah, it would be easier to make a PS1 port work if they just remade the game from scratch. I'm pretty sure then it would be fairly simple, but obviously it'd be a ton of work. Saturn was earlier than the PS1 even. Crazy. Oh, okay, the development was too complex. That also makes sense. I guess it makes sense that if you just make your processor easier to work with, you'd get more developers on it. Just the material that works here. There was one specific one I was thinking of when I suggested this plan. From Banjo-Kazooie. It's a bunch of little dots on it. And I know I saw it just now, but then I skimmed over it. Let me give it another look. This one. Basically, you can only keep the physics code pretty much, not even the audio can be kept as is. Yeah, but even the physics code is so bad that you don't want to keep it. Just take the one from RTYR. I will allow you. Major Sonic games on the Saturn launching with Sega of Japan was upset that Sega of Saturn was doing a better job selling hardware than they were. That's crazy. I think a soft pattern like this could work. I think this will need a biobag look. Realistically, this just isn't very good. Been 10 years? It's not been 10 years, it's been like 6. And the game is still being actively developed. You can always look at the progress tracker. That's what I tell people. I think I should have some sort of light here. You've been having a run-in with fan game flickering lately? You know, Rob works 6 days a week, so I'm cutting him some slack. I work 7 days a week. Or are you talking about the guy you're working with is working 6 days a week and not doing the thing he promised to do? He said a few dates when I'll be free, but then he's a no-show. Oh. That's unlucky. I've been working on Mario 64 Cross with Banjo-Kazooie as well in the background. We meet like... We're trying to meet every Sunday, but often there's just like a family gathering or something I have to go to. So it's also not always possible for me to show up there. Just because like... Actually having to meet with someone is so much more restrictive on when you can do the job. This is kind of a cool texture. Yeah, the fangame flickering you're describing is a very real effect though. And I don't blame people for thinking that I wouldn't finish this game just because it's been taking for so long. Just because when you actually look out into the world and you look at other fan games, they usually don't get finished. But I don't think any of them have as much progress as this one has. So it's a little silly to think that of this game at this point. These textures are all ripped from all kinds of games all over the world. Like this is from Worms. All the themes, something. This is obviously Mario 64. This is something I think Biobag made. This I don't even know. I think these are from Zelda. Maybe Mario Galaxy in here. Some Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. What's the percent? We're basically eternally stuck at 95%. We made the overworld so big that it kinda pushed us down a few percentage points. Oops. Hello, Palarus. Again, you can take a look at the progress tracker. I mean, what if we take the average of this? It's 16, 17, 18, 19 items. And we got 500 plus 8 plus 8 plus 100 plus 300 plus 8 plus 8 plus 75 plus 76 plus 97 plus 40 plus 25 plus 72. That's 1627 divided by 18 entries, 19 entries. Oof, that would only be 86%. Yikes. I guess in that sense we're 86% done. Ugh. But the Bowser level is gonna be relatively quick. And the side levels. This is not accurate, this is more like 45% of this. This progress tracker, it should be under all my videos. Hello, Vinny THPS. I think Biomech is also basically done with the course 50 at this point. Is he still here? I have absolutely no idea what to put here. This just doesn't look right. Oh, actually, that looks kind of fun. Mario 6 was 30th anniversary this year? Oh shit. I forgot about that. No idea what will happen, but that's kind of cool. That is true. Biomech's reworks will take quite a bit of time. That is just how it's going to be. You will celebrate Mario 64's 30th anniversary on your 30th birthday? But wait, Mario 64 is 32 at that point, or 31? What's up, Nothing? I think I would like if these like glowed up and down. We can make that work. Let's make that. Fuck it. That's what we'll do. Oh, September 1st is the French release. Oh, I see, I see. That makes a lot of sense. I hope by the time I'm old, they figure out Eternal Youth, so I can just be young again. I don't want to be old. Being old seems so awful. The worst part about being old is that, like, you lose your mind. It's weird that it was later in France than the rest of Europe, because it came with a language select. That's not what I wanted. The inverted. Why does Control I not work right now? There we go. Oh, I see. NUS Europe and NUS right? I didn't know that. The Wii is turning 20 this year. The Wii still has some banger games. I'm still playing Little King's Story. It's one of the best games. Very much recommended. King's Story is goated and no one knows about that. That's a shame. This looks very bad. But let me actually look at what this looks like in game. So I feel like it doesn't look like that. How does it look with Banjo-Kazooie 64? Development on it is still very, very slow. I think it does look bad. Does it look like this on my second monitor? Yeah. I think I can improve this. No, I don't want the iPhone palette. I can't draw textures like that. I'm doing other stuff. Right. Perfect, got it. Doesn't look much better. That sucks. No, this isn't the play either. Damn. I mean, this should be a little bit better at least. you think? What shows any benefits you know how to use such tools, or is Skim fine enough? I have no idea. I'm very bad with both programs. I'm only doing very basic things. Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Sometimes. No 8 red coins, let's just go to the end. I'm just trying to get this to look passable, so that Biobag doesn't kill me when he gets this thing. This might just be too difficult of a 3D model for me to make look good. Get pinball attempts. I know there was the last Impact one and there was the Mario 64 Land one. I don't know if there was another. I feel like I made more though. If I only made 2 pinball stages, why are people complaining about them? No, I can definitely play more with UVs. It's a very difficult model to make, I find. Okay, bye bye Murray the human. Your side level is one of the higher poly levels for sure. Hello, Badu. Good thing you're here. We definitely need music for this stage at some point. I think the slider song is very unfitting here. Can you realign grass tiles? That took way too much tries. Oh, I see. Make something with style, nice. It's supposed to be like all crazy lights. It just doesn't really look like too much right now, I find. I don't know why, I hate this level so much. But I do. I really, really hate how this level looks. This level makes me sad. Ugh. I don't know, it's just clown vomit the level. We probably need to change the casino colors to have like a color palette, right? To like just be a few colors. Is that the solution? I guess this one doesn't have purple in it. This one doesn't have blues in it. This one doesn't have green in it. Is that the solution? Yes, it's a pinball machine. Is that the solution? Is the problem that we have all these colors? To a point where it just looks like clown vomit? I mean, if you want to make a second side note for RTYI Marty, that'd be very appreciated. But I understand if you wanna make something else. I think the problem might be the clown vomit colors. Let me take a look at this again. This is ugly, this is ugly, 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 ugly. This is not ugly. Like, there's a second of this not being ugly. What if we went with orange to red and blue to light blue only? Right, we're only taking 2 pieces of the color wheel. We could just like limit it to this part and this part. Maybe that would be prettier. I think that's the solution. We'll give that a try after... no. Let's give that a try first. Can't stand the level as it is right now. That's way better. It's gonna be like Casino Monopolis and Sandwich 1. Maybe? That's my desktop. It is my desktop. You got a problem with it? I'm currently not working on any Ocarina of Time ROM hacks, but I would like to make one if at some point I have infinite free time again. That's probably not gonna happen though. Hello, Diondre. Why are you targeting me like that? Why does something have to be up with me? Let it be up with you. Make sure you get ice work with all the microphones and install the PAL features and general slow down. Thank you. Dang, okay. The character hack, it seems like a lot of work. Alright, let's check the HSV picker, which ranges we want. I think we want hues between 0 and like 40. So we keep going back and forth. Forty is... Let's pick 32, 0x1F, I guess. You know what, we can actually slow down the rotation speed a little bit. Then we get to 30. We get to 63, and 63 will correspond to 40. So this will have to be divided by 63 for F. Can be 7F minus this, so we go to 0x3F, we stick at 3F for one frame, so to 40. Okay. Oh, that's ugly. Those lights here definitely need to be more stretched. What happened to those? They're not rotating the way I want them to. Probably because of this. Then these need to be maybe twice as stretched. Hello, Hazel. Huh. Still does that. Oh. This is what it... There we go, that's closer to what I wanted. Not actually looks passable when I'm not seeing the background buildings. The background buildings still make me want to vomit. Those things also need to just use the progress stuff. Houses in the background. Need to switch to the other texture. Oh, we need to update this to have gradients that aren't disgusting. Okay, interesting. What the fuck? Huh? What? This? What is this? What's going on? Can't you skim? What the hell? I have an invisible thing. And when I move the invisible thing, it moves this. And then this is the visible thing. What? How is this possible? It's invisible, right? I should be able to move. What is going on? Okay, let's take this. Control C. Control V. You get a new thing. I can. No, it just works. Okay, cool. I don't know what that was. It just wasn't working. And then it just worked. Okay. This level no longer makes me want to vomit now. Now that it's like two-tone. This gradient here needs to rotate faster. This sounds about the right speed. Those bumpers don't change at all anymore. Neither does this one. Cool. Hello, Sam memory. Okay, I think, unfortunately, the collision algorithm for the pinball is just not solid enough to have a water here. That's fucked up. We might want to look into that, but for now I'm just removing that. Yeah, I don't think this is using... Yeah, it's using this value here. There we go. This thing's rotation felt a bit too fast. Maybe if I double its size, that works fine. Okay, that's cooler. The way you can actually still see them light up and change color. This is kinda neat. I don't think I like these changing the colors. I think they should just light up and down. Hello, Pakon. Same with these. I think they should just go orange and black over and over. Okay. Color's not very consistent right now. Whoa, what is this? That's a crazy bug that I haven't seen before. Yeah, that's not good. Can make them all light up at once and then use like glowing aura here. It's no longer hideous, at least. Yeah, this part just isn't fun though. Hello, Skittles536. The pinball has its own collision, yes. I think this could look cool with the bumpers. And now just instant jump to full brightness when they push out. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice look for them. Then they go back to black over a bit. That's very neat. It's a nice indication of when they're about to shoot as well. I feel like it's possible to jump over there. Let me try some shortcuts here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you gotta cheese this. Maybe not that hard. It's a real crash. It happens because there's no death warp right now. And I fell down. Same if I grab the star, there's no success well. Just. Right, today is just kind of a miserable day. I think it's because I don't like the level I'm working on. Hydrate. Let's hydrate. I should make the stock water drinking sound. I didn't even notice I was doing the sound, and then eventually the baby looked at me and went and she just started making fun of me. Bullied by my own child. I like Lava Make it because I thought I would like it. And I think I could like it at the end. Least favorite outfit we make. Honestly, I think that my propensity to like a level is directly proportional to how easy it is to make a level. In terms of 3D. You just sit doing nothing for 3 hours a day? Wait, what? Why would you have to do that? We want to turn this into faint lights somehow. I think it's possible. I mean, that would obviously be terrible. Wait, combined color doesn't do anything here. So we can do something like... Which one's this one? Let's try one. What does this give us? That looks pretty bad. No, this isn't the play. I think that could look better. And then maybe we can add a second texture over this as like a decal. Then uses prim color to light up. Let's try that. See how that looks. Hello, Seagull Sealed. Bro, what's going on with my GIMP? What the hell? Crashed when I tried to make the color grayscale. Photoshop is a similar bug where if you have a texture that's too small and you try to set it to index colors, it just... I'm not sure what's index colors. No, if you use the content fill brush, it just says there's not enough memory to do that. Updating my programs? No way. But actually, yeah. Usually my rule is never update if it works well enough, but I guess arguably it doesn't work well enough. Okay. We wanted something like this, so that we can, hold on, this invert. How's that inverted colors of that? What? Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever happened right there, it's fine. We're still around 90%. We're waiting for Bioback reworks mostly. Where did I start this? I mean, it kind of makes sense. I just didn't really think about it. This is so annoying. I'm so annoyed. I have to make like 9 copies of this and then blur and then cut out the middle. You're older than me, Loud. What OST is this? Penny's Big Breakaway. When I started on this, I was living alone in Germany, and now I have a house and a wife and a child. How is GIMP a real program? Tell me. I don't get it. I don't trust canvas size, and doesn't do anything. Except break everything, because I don't know how GIMP works. How have you been growing? Eat food and get bigger. How is it moving that far if I... I much prefer the way Photoshop operates. I should probably just reinstall Photoshop if GIMP is annoying me this much. Here we come here, Photoshop. Nice. Not good. Okay, I did that. Yeah, just write the DME for MS grades and even it or make the graded perfect grids. Yes. Well, it's not. There's always going to be diagonal lines because the whole thing is an axis line. Doesn't matter what we do, it's always going to look a little bit poopy. Doesn't look glowy at all. It's also the wrong color bizarrely. I might have to add another geo here. Why would that be necessary? What is setting prim color? Oh, I guess anything could set prim color here. I should have used the env color. Well, I have to do this, unfortunately. There's no way around it. Without making some big changes that I don't want to do right now. It's fine. It's fine. I guess at least this gives us the option to blink those lights differently in the future if we want, or make them blue, which I kinda wanted actually. That way the pixels wouldn't be blurry. Pixels wouldn't be blurry. I'm not sure what you mean. But either way, there are sections like this, which I guess I need to do something about those arms. Yeah, those arms definitely need a different texture. This is completely unviable right now. Still don't understand why this is blue. It really should be orange instead of static blue. Okay, that actually just doesn't make sense to me right now. Let's take a look at the code that I'll export it. Oh, layer transparent decal. That's why. There we go. Yeah, I think it should be blue. It should be in the blue range, just because that's how the rest of this works as well. Like, uninteractable elements are usually just blue stuff. Let's try that, I guess. It's HSV range. Maybe starting at 185. I guess it wasn't so bad that we made two separate functions. That's fire. I think it still looks really, really bad. How's that purple? Oh, this is a 360-degree UV range. Oh. Or HSV bigger, so it's 200 by 255 divided by 360, 141. It's small for the pinball level, it's true. Case Clips is quite the spoiler factory, if you think about it. Spoilers is kind of the whole concept for this channel. Is Gimp stealing my taskbar? It makes the bumper stand out a lot at least. Those arms need a different UV map with like a different texture or something. And I'm still not happy with the ending of this. Like, this is fine, I think, like one precision section. But then after that, I would like the players to just be able to go fast. I guess you can mostly go fast, maybe it just needs to be a little more vertical. Use a straight grid section and rotate AV 45 degrees instead. It would have perfect lines. Yes, I understand, but why would that make this look better? You wrote on Discord? And in general, oh, I see. You see here using a grid rotate for the Brazilian texture itself to show that more. However, that causes imperfect lines since pixels can... Oh, I see what you mean. You mean rotate the texture, and then after I rotate the texture, rotate the UVs. I thought you wanted me to just do this, which looks terrible. Yes, so that would be an option if I could draw the texture, and I can't. There is the problem with that plan. I think we just need to resign that this is going to look kind of bad right now, and wait for Biomax Streamwork to make it look good. Hello, Elias. We're gonna try to make the gameplay better still, but I think visually it's not going to get beyond this level. I think the idea of not using the entire rainbow is already quite an improvement. I'm going to leave it at this for today, and we're hopefully gonna continue next Saturday. I will see you guys then. Bye bye.